Welcome everyone, Rob here, and today we're going to be talking about the High Speed Assault Artist, the Strike Force class. We're going to be talking about his powers, what his synergies are, and we'll also show some gameplay examples of how to use him. This class is all about high-octane gameplay, dashing at your enemies, and shooting both on the run and in the air. Timestamps will be in the description if you want to see a specific section of the video, and as always, if you enjoy this content, hit that like button, and if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button as well. Let's get started. The Strike Force's red powers focus on boosting his offensive capabilities, specifically with SMGs. He, like every other class, will be given a specialized weapon that will deal plus 20% damage. Now you can see here I have the MP5SD as my specialized weapon. I believe his weapon will always be an SMG, but don't quote me on that. It makes sense because it synergizes with a lot of his other powers. Speaking of which, his rapid fire power-up grants plus 15% to SMG fire rate and magazine capacity. Again, synergizing with the SMG being his primary weapon. The lacerating rounds power-up causes his bullets to give enemies a bleeding effect when shot and also boosts accuracy by 20%. I have not been able to fully test out this power-up, but I believe the lacerating damage is per bullet, which means the more bullets that hit, the more damage the bleeding does to the enemy. This power, again, is going to synergize with the SMG, especially when you're talking about plus 20% accuracy, ensuring that more bullets from your spray will hit the enemy as you're going to have less bloom. The Strike Force's green powers focus on providing defensive capabilities. The Bulletproof Shield power-up is actually a really cool one. It creates a tactical shield nearby when you are hit by a bullet. This basically acts as an immediate source of cover to protect you from heavy follow-up damage and gives you time to assess the situation and identify where the enemy is who is shooting at you. This is excellent if you get caught in the open and perhaps someone with an AR starts shooting at you. You can immediately take cover behind your bulletproof shield, possibly heal, try to buy yourself some time, and maybe even use your ultimate, which I'll explain later, to get out of the situation. Long-range defense reduces damage taken from sources beyond 120 meters by 24% at its highest rank. This class wants to be fighting up close and personal, and in order to do that, you need to not be killed by long-range attacks as you try to get closer to your enemy. This power helps protect you and keep you alive until you can get close to your enemies. Mobile Assault provides plus 15% damage and defense when running at its highest rank. You normally don't want to be shooting at enemies while running, so this power-up will make a lot more sense after I explain his blue power-ups. His blue power-ups focus on providing utility and mobility. Airwalk gives plus 50% duration to the airwalk effect, immunity to fall damage, increased accuracy when shooting while jumping, and improved crosshairs while jump shooting. This ability essentially makes you a threat with vertical mobility as you can now fight efficiently while in the air. Now, one point that I don't necessarily love about this is that sometimes having a longer duration in the air actually makes you more vulnerable because it's difficult to change your direction while in the air and enemies will have a much easier time shooting you. However, due to the fact that you have the increased accuracy and the improved crosshairs while jump shooting, you will be able to effectively return fire while being on the move, which is a benefit of this ability. The Tactical Slide ability allows you to do a slide move while running. This is one way to quickly lower your profile and dodge bullets while taking out an enemy. This ability will also provide plus 7% movement speed by the time it reaches rank 3. This movement speed is of course critical for a class that relies so heavily on having high mobility and getting close to your enemy before taking the fight. Now, there is a downside to the slide ability. While it is great for reducing your profile, you want to make sure that you are killing your enemy and winning your fight that you're sliding when you do this because it does feel like it's a little bit slow recovering from the crouch as compared to some other games, maybe Apex for example. So if you're going to slide into a room to try to fight an enemy, you really need to make sure that you take them out in the duration of this slide. His final power, Shoot and Run, provides plus 120% movement speed while shoulder aiming and aiming down sights. This ability really opens up the class by minimizing the aspects of combat that lower your movement speed and allow you to accurately shoot while moving. Now, all of these powers synergize together in a very important way to allow you to be either moving or flying through the air while also aiming accurately and not losing speed that comes with ADSing. Strike Force's ultimate ability, Dash, is the perfect ability to round out the class. Dash will triple your movement speed for 5 seconds. Not only is this pretty good on its own, especially considering you are in a battle royale and movement speed matters, but it synergizes very nicely with the class's ability to fight while moving and shoot accurately while moving, as well as the class's need to get up close and personal with enemies and dispatch them with an SMG. So what are my thoughts on the Strike Force class? I think this class is very fun and it plays as a sort of high-octane, adrenaline-filled class of the game. I would compare it to the character Octane if anyone has played Apex as Battle Royale. Playing this class properly, it's all about being on the move and using your additional mobility to ensure that you are always dodging enemy bullets, causing them to constantly correct their aim, positioning well and taking cover frequently throughout a fight, and returning fire while on the move. This class is a master flank artist who can quickly hit you from the sides or even assault you from above by flying into battle, knowing that they will not take fall damage. Strike Force definitely requires good aim and fast reaction times, as playing him optimally means adjusting your aim quickly and winning fights before enemies know they have even started. This class will frequently be firing while on the move, and this means that your tracking capability needs to be very strong to effectively play this class. You will likely be moving and you will likely be shooting at enemies who are moving as well, and you need to be able to track enemies down very, very efficiently with your aim to ensure that you kill them with this class. Without further ado, let's show some clips of how to play the Strike Force class. Up first, I actually have a clip of Choco Taco when he was playing Strike Force. Now you'll notice in this clip that he is going to do a jump maneuver and also aim and try to fire while in this jump. Now you see his class can effectively aim while doing this, so you can actually jump, aim, and allow gravity to do the movement for you as you aim and try to kill your target. In that same video while I'm watching, he does have an excellent use of his ultimate as well as his airwalk ability. He is far range, he's playing against sniper classes, so he will use his dash ultimate to quickly gap close on the enemy, and then you will see he also performs an airwalk aerial maneuver to change the way that he is moving, dodge bullets, and also give him an angle to kill the enemy sniper class. A couple clips of my own. Here you will see that I potato aim. I don't always put my best clips up. You can see here that he does get the shield down, which blocks a few of his bullets. And then here, as I attempt to throw grenades in, he will use his dash ability to exit the fight and make it extremely difficult to hit him on his way out. And finally, you'll see here my tactical shield deploying after I get in a close range fight. As you can tell, it's not always going to be the most useful, as it's not at all near me. It gets placed behind me. So sometimes it's a little useless, but for the most part, it will be placed in the right location and be good. Alright, and that's going to wrap up this video. If you get a chance to try the Strike Force, let me know how you feel about his high-octane playstyle. Let me know if you enjoy playing as him down in the comment section below. And as always, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content, hit the subscribe button as well, and we'll see you next time.